Yeah, hi, my name's Tyson, and this is my wife, Kayla. We're from Fort St. John, and we've been married for 6 years today. I'm just going to give the mic for her for the testimony.
Makes sense to start with me for this, but we've been married for 6 years today, and for about the past, I think we figured yesterday, about 4 years, I've had this wall that's come up against him. We had a really hard first year of marriage, and it just had a lasting impact. And we have 4 kids. We have 3 kids.
We're not pregnant.
We're not pregnant. We have 3 kids we have 3 boys under the age of 4. And so there's been a lot of, I'm going to call it excuses. It's a season of life. It's a hard season of life. There's overstimulation, just a lot of things like that. And I think it's more than that. I think there's more going on. And so a couple months ago, and this wall was actually preventing him from being able to touch me intimately. And it was like a physical response. If he could give me like a back massage, but as soon as it moved further than that, it was like an actual physical response that I would push him away, and I actually couldn't allow him to. There were certain times, obviously we had 3 kids, so there were ways of, pushing through, but not all the time. That's not how it's supposed to be either. So anyways, a couple months ago, someone prayed for me for some deliverance from this wall, and it went away, and I experienced freedom, but I didn't know what the wall was still. But super excited, so we signed up for LAM, we came, and I thought I had more, just a lot of personal things to work on, as far as just finding my voice and just a lot of insecurity and things like that. And then the first night we went back to the hotel, and I was super excited because we left all of our kids in Fort St. John, and this wall came back, and I was crushed. I was so irritated, and I was so disappointed, and I was like, well, this isn't postpartum depression. This is the spirit. And so we came, and the whole day I was just irritated. And I was like, we should sign up. While Lori was speaking, God actually dropped a moment into my mind of when the irritation started. And so I was really excited to do the spirit connection. And so she said to go home and do it with Tyson, or in the hotel that night. But I was just had so much doubt because I thought these tools are really great, but we can't do them on our own. I was I think I don't actually trust him to go through it with me. I want somebody else to be there. And so we went and we started it, and I really had good intentions, but I just had so much doubt, and I just wasn't trusting him, and went through it, and I actually saw, anyway, sorry, that part's not important. We went through it, and I knew it wasn't it, and so I thought, well, there's this other thing that came up, maybe let's try going through that. And as soon as we started, he froze up, and then he started sobbing, and God actually popped something into his mind. And in that moment, I started sobbing as well, because I knew this was it. This was something that's been there for a long time, and the people closest to him had seen it as well, but he just didn't see it.
Want me to share?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just a doubt. It was just a doubt that we weren't actually supposed to be together. And about 3 years ago, I'll say, I actually spoke that out to myself out of frustration after a fight. And through the grace and power of the Holy Spirit and through these tools, we were able to just break that off. So I just want to say thank you guys. And if you ever feel like you can't do anything, you just trust that the Holy Spirit is speaking. Because he can take anything that's hopeless and turn it into a very life-giving relationship. Yeah.
And the words that he spoke to Tyson, when Tyson spoke them out, they were actually the words that I needed to hear. And so we actually both had breakthrough, even though it didn't look at all what I thought it would look like.